One, it's Rich with my wife Kel.
Hello.
We're back.
Yay.
So excited. A whole night full of music. We're going to do something a little different. Now, first of all, thank you so much. We now have nearly 500 requests at www.knr.wtf. That's our website. The response has been overwhelming. Don't let the numbers, bother you, because a lot of them are repeats. A lot of people are asking for the same songs. Some people are asking for the same songs that they used to ask for a lot before. We haven't played them yet. Just get your requests in. It's all good. We're going to have theme days. We're going to have special features. So we'll be using, all of these requests from, in different ways, okay?
And please, again, if you were with us from the beginning, back in the very tail end of February and the beginning of March, and you think, they didn't get to my request, put it in the request engine and request it again, because now we have a way to keep track. There's a database actually in place, which is super helpful. Yeah. Before, Rich and I were just doing it manually, which was just so much work. And now we're going to let the computer do it. So please don't be shy. Put it back in. But if you are going to make a request, only request it once, because awesome. If we see duplicates, we're just going to delete them, because we can't. There's too much. So
perfect.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So we're going to start tonight. Remember, this is our channel, right?
Yeah.
This is our channel. We're not going to let anybody bully us. We've listened to you guys. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, well, thought about the scream and the growl.
Which is a constant conversation between the two of us.
It is. Let's go all the way back. I'm talking way back. Growled vocals may have been part of Viking music. In the 10th century, Arab, Spanish, Sephardic Jewish merchant Abraham ben Jacob visited Denmark and commented on the local music as follows, quote, "Never before have I heard uglier songs than those of the Vikings in Schleswig." Like, this is just history stuff, okay? This is not me. The growling sound coming from their throats reminds me of dogs howling, only more untamed. In Hildegard of Bingen's 12th century morality play Ordo Virtutum, the role of the devil uniquely does not employ melodic singing, but is performed in a manner which Hildegard specifies as strepitus diaboli, and which is often taken to mean a low and growling voice. Now, here comes more modern times. We skip just a couple of centuries. 8. In 1966, The Who released the song Boris the Spider, which featured death growls sung in basso profundo by bass player John Entwistle. This could be considered one of the first uses of death growl in popular music. Did you know that? She's going to hear it. I didn't realize that. I thought that was pretty cool. The use of growling, quote, monstrous vocals for ominous effect in rock music can be traced at least as far back as I Put a Spell on You by Screamin' Hawkins in 1956. Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells Part 2 from 1973 contains a section from, basically it's 5 minutes, featuring extensive use of guttural vocals, which are very close in style to the modern death growl. However, this effect was created by manipulating tape speed, not the same thing, right? So, 21st Century Schizoid Man by Kim Crimson is notable for its heavy distortion vocals sung by Greg Lake. That gets a little later, but we're going right back to the two songs, 56 and 66, where growl first came from, like really late in popular music, okay? Popular music. We're not talking about music that never made it to the mainstream. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. She hasn't heard it. She's only heard pieces of I Put a Spell on You, and I know the song quite well. It's one of my favorite songs, actually. Just a little history there. Just doesn't matter. Ready, Kel?
I'm totally ready.
All right.
Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for all your comments and your help and your patience. So appreciated. And all your requests. Screamin' Hawkins.
Come on. Ready?
Yeah, totally. Engage. No.
Oh, yes. I haven't seen this.
2, 3. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Stop the things you do. What else? No running around. I can't stand. No putting me down. I will spell you. Because you're mine. Oh, yeah. Stop the things you do. I ain't lying. I'm not. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you anyhow.
Can't you tell?
I don't care if you don't want me. I said I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
Keep going, Jay. You got him now. You got her now. There we go. It's not that much different than today's artists.
What?
Cancel.
Back it up.
Come on.
Not much different than today's artists.
Ah, crap. Oh, name that song. In a cave. Sorry, guys. Still getting used to this freaking computer. Okay.
Okay. No way. That is like, I have heard parts of that song, but someone must have covered it.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's
Artists
the song
have
I
covered
know.
that, yeah.
Is just the walking into the room and then it's like, I got a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine.
Yeah, there's been
But
artists
I
that
don't
have done
know
it. That's the
who-
original.
I don't know who that. Oh, I like that one
That's
a
Screamin'
lot.
Jay Hawkins. And
That
I've
was
never
very
seen it
fun.
live. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
I just thought, let's go back to the beginning in popular music. Again, popular music. You can bring out other artists that have done it. Probably in the 1800s, there were places all over the world that was doing 1800s, 1700s. It goes back
That
to
did that song?
Not that song, you silly muffin. So
Just checking.
no. Just the use of the vocals. Ow.
Sorry.
And so 10th century, we're talking Untamed Dogs. So yeah, so fast forward to 2019 and listen to what some of the sounds are coming out of speakers or
Well,
being made.
I thought that what he did took a serious amount of cojones.
Cojones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Like, you gotta
it was-
be firm in your musicianship and in your artistry in order to pull that one off.
it's brilliant.
It is
I mean,
brilliant.
it's
absolutely.
I put a spell on you and you're mine because you're mine. I mean, it's just
And
like
I don't
you
care
got,
if you don't want me.
and he's just. I mean, it's
He was full
freaking
on.
brilliant. No
Yeah.
wonder why it's stood the test of time and other people have covered it. It's one of those songs. It's in its own category.
I love that video.
Yeah. So there you go. So we're gonna come
And
back.
black and white.
Yeah, black and white.
Which
it was,
is crazy.
It was good. It was good sound. So we're gonna come back with the Who. Not the Who from Mongolia, but the real Who from 1966. And let's hear what John Whistle has to do around Boris the Spider.
So wait.
I want to kiss you.
I know you kiss me anyways.
Okay.
So
I'm waiting.
but we're talking about where it came from and how it was used. Musically, the way he has employed the device of growl and scream is different than what it is being done nowadays as to what you and I are listening to. That was done as an accent. Right now, the growl and the scream for some of the bands is their entire vocals track, right? So
it can be in songs, yeah.
In some songs,
and
in some
it can
bands,
switch. Yeah, they switch a lot. Yeah,
but
the
some
80s
of
metal really highs and lows, and then operatic, and then right up back to the.
But are you talking like Children of Bodom and Tesseract, where that is what they do? So this is, I think, what the conversation is we're bringing, right? Is that device that he used musically was used sparingly and in coordination with other musical tones and vocals. Whereas what you and I have been discussing is the use of the device of growl and scream as the constant and only vocal.
A death growl, or simply a growl, is a vocal style and extended vocal technique usually employed by death metal singers, but also used in other heavy metal styles such as metalcore. Death growls are sometimes criticized for their ugliness. However, the harshness of death growls is in keeping with the death metal's abrasive music style and often dark and obscene subject matter. The progressively more forceful enunciation of metal vocals has been noted from heavy metal to thrash metal to death metal. I'll just read this one more paragraph. Death metal in particular is associated with growled vocals. Death metal, which tends to be lyrically and thematically darker and more morbid than other forms of metal, features vocals that attempt to evoke chaos, death, and misery by being very deep, guttural, and unintelligible. Natalie Purcell notes, quote, although the vast majority of death metal bands use very low beast-like, almost indiscernible growls as vocals, many also have high and screechy and operatic voices, or simply deep and forcefully sung vocals. So this I liked. Sociologist Dina Weinstein has noted of death metal, quote, vocalists in this style have a distinctive sound, growling and snarling rather than singing the words, making ample use of the voice distortion box. There's a lot more that you can study and learn about this, and I'm sure we're just absolutely scratching the surface with just a couple of places that I looked
But I
at.
think what the real motivation behind this is for us to understand, the two of us, what is so attractive.
Why do
Why
you like this?
do people like it? What is it about it that draws you in? So I'll just speak for me.
Because we're going to be doing more of it this week.
So it is really hard for me to listen to it. I see it as a very, very negative message. It is almost like an assault.
She says, where's the love? She said that off camera the other day. She's like, where's the love in that? I said, nice. On vacation.
We don't know the answer.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I had to jump in.
So it's just trying to find some understanding so that we understand. Those of you that really love this music, we're trying to really understand what that is about, because I certainly don't.
I certainly don't.
And it's not that I hate it, but I'm just trying to get through it, because I know there's musical brilliance on the other side, and I want to hear that. I just really have to tune it out or make peace with it and endure it. And I just want to find a way to understand it so that it's easier on me.
Right. So let's just clear the deck for a second then. No, we're not going to just pander to requests that say, okay, we want extreme metal. We want, really metalcore, extreme metalcore. Just, we're not going to do that just for the sake of doing it. But at the same time, as we've learned, there's certain genres, subgenres that we actually start to like. So we're still going to continue down this path.
Exploration.
Symphonic metal folks, art rock folks, folk rock folks, if you don't like it, don't click on it or just delete it. Or not delete it, but, just ignore it. We're going to do lots of videos. We're just not a channel that does one or two selections and you go, oh, they're doing that Scream stuff again. They're just off on the, that's all they do. We're doing so many types of music. We have some neat stuff coming up tonight. So check it out. All right.
And any conversation we welcome, your opinions. As always, we read all the comments, even if you don't get a reply.
Wait. Let's become clean. We're not reading all the comments. There's too many videos.
But I go, we'll post tonight and I'll go tomorrow and I'll read them.
Yeah. We can't see all of your comments. We used to be able to because we had a limited amount. Now we can't. I just want to be clear. I don't want you to set them up to be
True. But
I thought you said you read all the comments. Well, no, we can't. We can't.
I go through and scan when I can.
Yeah. We're getting most of them, but we're doing our best. It's full-time job.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's enough, I think. I think they get it. So thanks for being here. We'd love to know what you think.
Absolutely. Tell us what you like about if you're going to request
why do you like it? And
we do it, you better be in those comments. You better be defending what the hell you sent us because we'll make the best of it. We're going to pull out the gold. We're going to pull out, it might be slivers of gold. It might be
flakes.
Silver. It might be.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Dog shit. And we'll go, well, it's nice dog shit. Smell.
We won't do that.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.